In a time where thrones are no longer just symbols of power but of scrutiny, two princes from two different kingdoms, Prince Joachim of Denmark and Prince Harry of the United Kingdom, are making headlines not for what they do within palace walls, but for what they say outside them. This is not just a tale of royal rebellion. It's a deeply personal, sharply political, and culturally seismic reflection on what it means to be royal in the 21st century. Join us as we dive into the newly released documentary where Prince Joachim steps into the spotlight, not with fanfare but with questions, bold ones. Questions that echo those posed by Prince Harry. What is my role? What is the cost of my title? And most provocatively, what happens when royalty becomes irrelevant? Born into privilege but burdened with expectation, Prince Joachim of Denmark, the younger son of Queen Margrethe II, has lived most of his life in the long, sometimes overshadowing shadow of his elder brother, Crown Prince Frederik. While Frederik was groomed for the throne, Joachim's role remained undefined, ceremonial at best, ambiguous at worst. In the documentary, Joachim appears pensive, seated in a quiet room with sparse decor. There's no crown, no fanfare, only a prince, a man, reflecting aloud. I have asked myself many times, who am I, beyond the title? What am I meant to do, if not inherit a throne? His words are not bitter. They are deliberate, measured, the voice of someone who has carried questions for years, maybe decades. The recent decision by Queen Margrethe to strip Joachim's 4 children of their royal titles, an announcement that shocked even seasoned royal watchers, has thrown this quiet identity crisis into public view. The Queen claimed it was in the best interest of the children, to allow them a freer life. But to Joachim, it felt like erasure. The Danish monarchy, often celebrated for its modern approach and popular monarch, has not escaped the storm of change sweeping across European royal houses. Queen Margrethe, Europe's longest reigning current monarch, has guided Denmark through decades of change. Yet, even she faces the challenge of redefining monarchy in an age where hereditary privilege is questioned and often criticized. Joachim's relocation to France, his diplomatic work, and his increasing distance, both physically and institutionally, from the Danish royal core are not merely personal choices. They are symbolic ruptures, signals of a prince quietly stepping back from a system that may no longer need him. Across the North Sea, another prince walked a similar path, though his exit was far louder. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, appended centuries of royal tradition when he, alongside Meghan Markle, chose to step back from royal duties. The interviews, the Netflix series, the memoir, Harry's Rebellion was as public as it was personal. Harry questioned the institution's ability to support mental health, to evolve with modern values, to protect its own from the glare of relentless media scrutiny. In many ways, Harry's journey was about self-preservation, about reclaiming autonomy from a system built on inherited roles. But what links Harry and Joachim is not just royal blood. It's a profound reckoning with purpose, place, and personal identity within a centuries-old machine. While Denmark and the United Kingdom differ in culture, governance, and even public attitudes toward monarchy, the struggles of Joachim and Harry show how similar the personal cost of royal life can be. The expectation to serve, the lack of personal agency, the scrutiny, and most notably, the ambiguity of the spare. Both princes are spares to their nation's heir. Both tried to forge paths of service and relevance. And both, ultimately, questioned whether the system allowed for individuality. Joachim's documentary is not explosive. It's reflective. Yet in its quietness, it makes a thunderous point. Royalty, when stripped of its clear purpose, becomes not a gift but a gilded cage. We live in an era where authenticity is currency. Where leaders are judged not by lineage but by values. Where privilege, if not earned, is criticized, not celebrated. Joachim, like Harry, is navigating this new world. One where being born royal no longer defines your worth. One where institutions must adapt, or face irrelevance. Can monarchies evolve into something more symbolic, more service-oriented, more human, or will the cracks, voiced by princes like Joachim and Harry, grow into irreparable fractures? For Prince Joachim, the future remains uncertain. His role is unclear. His voice, though growing louder, still sits uneasily within the royal narrative. Will he remain a critical voice from the periphery, or will he be part of reshaping what it means to be royal? In the documentary, one moment lingers. Joachim, walking alone through a garden in Paris, says, "I am not walking away from duty. I am walking toward understanding." It's a sentiment that resonates far beyond palace walls. A reminder that even those born into castles must still find their place in the world. As monarchies across Europe face modern scrutiny, the stories of Prince Joachim and Prince Harry force us to ask deeper questions. About tradition, about identity, about the human cost of institutions. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into royal dynamics and modern identity, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more powerful stories like this one. Your engagement fuels independent storytelling.